rotation style of play in Detroit and Indiana. He's embraced a more up-tempo style, it seems, in Dallas.
Yeah, and he's got an offensively gifted team with the Mavs, and he's always been an innovator using his own offense is going to be there for him.
Parker dishes to Green. Duncan with a screen on Ellis. Green kicks to Splitter. Pass to Parker. Shot clock at 6. And Leonard has it in the corner. Parker passes to Green. Back to Parker. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk just for a bit. He told me he looks forward to games like this, saying this is a team we're facing that really knows how to play and how to execute as much as a physical one. A great point, guys. Back to you.
Doris, thanks. No better way to enforce your defense if you can keep that defensive shooting percentage to a minimum.
And for that to happen, Kevin, it's going to take a complete group effort.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Green kicks to Duncan. Here's the screen. And Parker, here we go. And here's Green outside. They get it back.
They're playing steadily in all aspects of the game, Steve. You're exactly right.
Parker against Rondo. Parker dishes to Splitter. To end the run. That drops.
And a terrific point guard.
Well, you're right. It has fueled his rise, whether it was a Kentucky, going up in Louisville, or certainly playing with the Boston Celtics. Among some very important players, Hall of Famers like Allen and Garnett and Paul Pierce.
Team, they play hard, they play together, and when they're shooting the ball well like they have been, they're tough to beat.
Now here's Parker, following the miss by Monte Ellis. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Back to Parker. Parker, right side. Here's the screen. He feeds it to Splitter. Tries again. 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Parker passes to Green. Back to Parker. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Loses his man.
Shot, as we've seen, since maybe the sky hook back in the day.
Green kicks to Parker. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires from deep. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
Known German trainer. Still tinkering with his game and looking to add to it even now. And he's surely going to be a Hall of Famer. That's part of the reason why he doesn't stop working on improving.
And here is Parker following Monte Ellis's 3. Fade away. And that one's good. Monte is the 2 with Parsons playing the small forward. Dirk and Chandler up front. And it's Rondo in at the 1. Now here's Green. Shot clock at 6. Goes up to the stripe. Chandler with the...
For the entire league, and you have to give a lot of credit to head coach Greg Popovich. And he demands accountability and execution while at the same time balancing that with a really great sense of humor and an authentic interest in his players as people, and that goes a long way. And he's got a...
I think is invaluable, and one thing that helps sets us apart on the defensive end. Guys, let's see if they can lock down the paint.
Doris, thank you. It'll be interesting to see how that defensive mindset serves them here in the first half.
Yeah, it will be, Kevin, because if they...
Parker dishes to Green. Duncan at the elbow. Pass to Parker. And he was fouled.
Parker's able to use that teardrop.
Now here's Parker. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Green kicks to Leonard. Top of the key, Duncan. Parker left side. Outside, Green. And it's good.
As much athleticism as it is those attributes of speed and quickness and elusiveness. I think the elusiveness can hang around for a while. The speed will go. But the fact he's improved as a jump shooter, I think will continue to allow him to be pretty good at getting to the rim.
And the shot gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Outside, Green. Dishes it to Leonard. Duncan with the screen for Leonard. Duncan outside. Spurs passing it around. Duncan with the screen on Ellis. Parker with no one around. Misses off the Magic last game.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. You know, the guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
Offensive rebound. Duncan with the screen on Ellis. Duncan with the screen for Green. Clock at 6. Parker drives in. Here's Leonard. That drops.
And it's like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Leonard with the screen on Ellis. Splitter inside. He's covered by Rondo. That's good.
You know, the Spurs, because of their way of conducting business and their low-key personality, have never really been ratings darlings for the NBA, despite being considered and respected as a model franchise in the league.
And here is Parker. He's got 6. Outside, Green. Puts one up from 19. Green. Parker against Rondo. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Over Rondo. Another miss by
Plus, for his size, one of the premier finishers in the game. The finger roll, the scoop, the floater, running hooks, and yes, even the poster dunk. At 6'3", he's got it all in his repertoire.
Now here's Green. 6 to shoot. Leonard, the pass to Duncan bunches. Clark, you put aside Steve Nash. Would you say that Ellis might be the best scoring sidekick that Dirk has ever had?
Well, I'd have to go back and look at the rosters, but clearly I wouldn't have a problem with Ellis being right in the mix of best sidekick scorers for Dirk Nowitzki. Ellis is a 20-point game scorer.
No good from
Well, and build on those.
Here's Parker after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Duncan with the screen on Rondo. And Duncan gets it.
Matchup problems for the defense.
Duncan with the screen on Rondo. Parker kicks to Green. Green left side. 5 to shoot. And there's the feed to Duncan. Takes the 13-footer and Jugadas winning their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
They look very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they just...
Here's Parker. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside, Green. Back to Duncan. Foul call that
Off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Parker passes to Green. Duncan against Chandler. Just 5 on the clock. Tries from the block. Duncan misses. Parker against Rondo. Parker kicks to Leonard. Nowitzki against Duncan. Takes the 13-footer, and that's good off the glass that time. Duncan's got 9.